Hello everybody, welcome to a round of games featuring Sam and Darian. I am Sam, I'm here with Darian.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm okay.
You good?
I'm okay, I'm wet. Out of context, that might sound wrong, but it's raining. As usual, it pretty much rains every single time I leave the house. I'm bad omen at the minute.
Yeah, at least you haven't got to walk anywhere far.
Yeah, it's only like 5-10 minutes aside.
10 minutes? Jesus.
Yeah, it's about 10 minutes.
Okay.
It feels like it's only like a 2-3 minute walk, but when you actually walk it is actually like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Cutting through field and stuff.
Alright. What have you been up to, man?
Sleeping.
It's been 2 weeks.
Not a lot. Oh, I had a... Man, Comic-Con threw me up for 6. It was like 3 days total, and it was like, that was tiring. I don't know what it was about this one, but this one was tiring this time. I was exhausted by the end of it. And then I went to, unfortunately, my first funeral as well. Experienced that. But they aren't great. You know, not that they'd ever be good, but
no.
Yeah.
I've been to one of those.
Yeah.
As well, yeah. Huh. You don't really know what to do. Did you sing hymns or something?
Yeah, we had to sing hymns.
Yeah.
Kind of... It's just when you're there...
I'm not entirely sure why.
You kind of mouth it. Like some people...
Yeah. Surprising amount of people there who know...
Yeah, I mean, you get given a booklet.
Yeah.
But
you don't know the like,
rhythm to it. Or, and no, people were singing it quite loud, and I guess a lot of people knew them. Or I mean, that was a super sad environment. Apparently, this one was really long compared to what others are, because a few other people who I kind of went with said it's usually only like 20-30 minutes the actual service.
Okay.
Whereas this one was like an hour 20.
Wow.
Yeah, there were like 4 eulogies though, because the guy who passed was actually part of the military, so they had multiple.
Did they do the thing where they fire guns in the air?
Oh my god, guns allowed, dude.
Did they do it? Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
No way.
It was only like 3 shots, and they were obviously blank.
Yeah.
But guns are really, really loud. The first one that went off, it's like it was everyone jumped, but it was the type of thing where, like, you know, we're in the UK, we're not used to gun sounds anyway, you know, but the sound is so, it literally sends a chill down your spine because it's that loud and like in your face. Yeah, that was the thing. But yeah, they fired like 3 shots, and like they had the flags on the coffin and stuff. It was a proper military thing. It was really, I want to say, like, nice in terms of like the service and everything they did for it was nice. Obviously the event wasn't, but yeah. But yeah, that was a very long day as well. So yeah, but in terms of cool and fun stuff, I've not played much. Nothing, no surprise there. But I've watched way too much. I've watched a lot between just a lot.
And TV shows.
Yeah,
that's right. You've been catching up on your DC stuff.
I've watched so much DC. When I think about it,
because you were quite far back, and
I was like at the start of season 4 of Arrow, and the start. Well, I was about halfway through season 1 of Flash. It was like around that type of thing. And
now
I'm like a third through season 5 of Arrow, and like a third through season 2 of Flash, and like a third through season 1 of Supergirl, and the first episode of Legends of Tomorrow.
That's cool.
So yeah, I've watched a lot of stuff. There's a lot to unpack as well. Not like just thing wise, just okay, so Flash Series 2 is good.
Yeah.
It's much better than Series 1, because I feel like the villain overall, Zoom, is... I still don't know much about him, but all I know is Zoom is like a bad dude. And he feels like a good villain at the minute.
Yeah. How were your how did you feel about the sort of reveal of who Reverse Flash was?
That was so that gets kind of revealed about 3/4 of the way through season 1, because they kind of figure out that. And like, it was a weird one, because you have, I mean, you kind of can have some sort of. He was shifty.
Yeah, I suppose you kept seeing him go into that room, and it revealed it to the viewer a lot earlier
a lot
on.
earlier, yeah.
And then you kind of guess, or you could see him being dodgy and whatever.
Yeah.
But like that was like the sort of not Wells anyway, wasn't it? Because you saw Thorn.
Yeah.
That was closer to the end, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The way they got rid of him was kind of cool.
I don't want to like say everything to like spoil it because it's really good, but just I think the end of season 1 was really good. It was really exciting. Those kind of last few episodes were really, really good.
Yeah.
And now season 2 has started, and like it's really, really, really good so far. I'm really enjoying it. And then this is something I can say because it's not a spoiler, but Arrow is finally Green Arrow.
Yeah.
It took 5 seasons. I honestly didn't think that was going to happen. I thought they were just going to stick with, hey, he's Arrow, you know?
I mean, I guess, so it turns out it's like 5 seasons is what they were originally going to do.
Okay.
Right. So having him as Green Arrow in the last one kind of makes sense.
Right, okay.
And then they were going to like lead up to the modern or the present day in those flashbacks things. But now that we're on like season 7, they've sort of stretched that out a bit more.
Right, yeah. Season 5 of Arrow, by the way, is really good so far.
Who's the main bad guy in that?
God, names.
Oh, you say Ra's al Ghul, isn't it?
No, Damien Dark.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. I got his name right first time. Cool. Yeah, and actually, I'm on the episode after. Basically, that's spoilers as well, kind of. Basically, all right. Something's happening with Felicity at the minute, and it doesn't seem good.
I think I know what you're on about. I'm getting the seasons mixed up.
It feels like...
Oh, you're on the sort of like, you see something and then it's like a flashback of whatever.
Yeah. It was like the start of the episode. It was
And you're like,
Oliver and Barry.
Yeah, at a gravestone.
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't know who this is, and then it's like...
But it's like, it's heavily tied to...
A character.
Yeah.
Who do you think it is?
Well,
I won't say.
Well, Felicity.
Okay.
Because, I mean, the episode before, something great doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And kind of, as we like, I've watched like 1 or 2 more since, and like, things aren't looking great for her at the minute, just overall. Not as in like life or death, just as in general lifestyle stuff.
Yeah, I can't remember where it reveals to you who it is. Probably way later on in the series, probably the end.
But I'm enjoying the like crossovers between... The crossovers have been great.
Yeah.
I've really, really enjoyed their episode. I'm terrible with names. They throw so many characters. Who's the main bad guy in Legends of Tomorrow at the minute in season 1? The one they're trying to stop.
Vandal Savage.
Yeah, you know that big crossover with Arrow and Flash?
Yeah.
Where like it was like 3 episodes long.
When he's introduced.
Yeah, and the girl, Hawk girl, I can't remember names.
Yeah.
She was kind of like revealed.
Her name is Hawk Girl.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah.
I thought so. But yeah, that like 3 episodes was great. They were really cool.
Yeah, because she's one of the legends.
Yeah,
no.
Exactly, yeah. So those 3 episodes have been, I think, my favourite crossovers so far. Just because it was like 3 episodes long and it felt really like proper crossovers. It wasn't like a few minutes, it was like full episodes.
Yeah.
So they were great. I'm hoping for more. I'm looking forward for some sort of crossover between Supergirl and someone as well soon.
Well, in season 1, the Supergirl Flash crossover is like 2 episodes, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's weird though because Flash tries to run fast enough to go through a portal to like travel through time, and you in the episode you see him go into it and then come out, but when he goes into it he goes to Earth 19 or whichever one Supergirl's in, but it's like 2 episodes after the crossover actually happens, So the way they aired them is it kind of goes out of sync.
Right.
But unless you watch Flash and then pause halfway through and then watch that episode of Supergirl, it wouldn't really... it's not too bad, though.
Okay.
But, yeah, I think it's just in one episode of Supergirl, actually.
Okay. So I love Supergirl and I love Kara. I love the characters and stuff.
Yeah.
But I am finding Supergirl at the moment a little bit harder to follow. And it might just be because there's so many DC shows at the minute I'm kind of keeping track of. But also there seems to be... I mean, there is, but... It's hard to, like, follow her arc at the minute. It feels kind of like this is her origin story for the time being, and it kind of is. Thing. So
they keep alluding to Superman as well, don't they?
Yeah, he showed up once, but we haven't seen Superman. You
keep seeing a silhouette of him, don't you?
Yeah, and then it was like
there he is.
It was like episode 3, and she like just DM'd him.
Oh yeah,
that was cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
You get used to it. It's quite easy. It gets easier to follow.
Yeah.
You just need to learn characters and stuff. It's no different from the others, is it?
Yeah.
And yeah, just remember that like National City isn't on the same Earth as the others. So like aliens like living on Earth and stuff is just kind of like a thing.
A thing, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like obviously none of that stuff is in the other ones.
Yeah,
the other shows.
They've also hit the point. It was at the end of series 1 of Flash where kind of they're like, yo, here's Earth 1, here's Earth 2. There are millions of different Earths, timelines and stuff. That is a thing
Earth
now.
19 is something else, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I can't remember what one Kara's from. It's weird how easy they accept the numbering system and then like the Earth that we're watching is number 1.
Yeah.
Like when characters visit from other Earths and they say what number they are, they're just kind of okay with it.
Yeah. I guess they're kind of used to it now.
Earth 2 looks cool though. Wait till you get there. That's neat.
It is super weird. So Flash and Arrow are Earth 1.
Yeah.
And then Supergirl's
I think
Earth
it's 8.
19, is it?
No, not 19. 19's other stuff.
Oh my god. God damn it.
Yeah. I think it's 8 or 13, maybe.
Okay.
I can't remember.
Okay. And then the last thing I guess to talk about, I watched the first episode of Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I knew nothing about this. I genuinely thought it was just... Because before I watched it, I thought it was just a complete crossover with Arrow, Flash and Supergirl. I thought they made a series called
It'd be too much for them to do their own series and that, you know.
So I was surprised when I found out it weren't. The kind of... Is it 10? Or is it 8? I think it's 8. Or is it 9 including...
Rip.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It changes.
Oh, God.
You'll have like the main characters which you'll follow, but some of them leave and join and whatever.
I like the group of characters together.
It's good seeing Ray Palmer do stuff.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I didn't expect...
Ant-Man kind of...
Yeah, I didn't expect him to be part of this, which was really cool.
And Rory and Mick.
Yeah.
Mick and Snart.
Yeah. Yeah. I really like Snark, though.
Snark.
Yeah.
Snart.
Fuck! That's the second time I've done that.
I literally just said it.
It sounded like a K. It did. It's the second time I've done it.
Yeah.
Snart. God damn it. I really like Snart. I think he's a really cool character. I think he's by far my favourite villain.
Okay.
Well, villain in Flash. But I've also... Mark Hamill.
He was pretty good as a trickster.
Yeah, he was. But... Nah, I think...
Basically played the Joker.
Yeah. Yes, literally. But Snart is kind of like he's been in quite a few episodes now. He's kind of a reoccurring one.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not anymore because he's gone. He's like in a ship flying away.
Yeah, I can't remember what happens to his sister. Have you met his sister?
Yes. Yeah. There was the episode where his dad was just like a really crappy dude and planted a bomb in her neck. But then they pulled that out. Oh, his dad's dead. Yeah, I remember now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I was just like, what happened at the end of that? Yeah, his dad's dead. Yeah, he deserved that though, so whatevs. Yeah. So yeah, Snart's cool.
And the Firestorm.
Yep.
They replaced Ronnie with
yes. Oh god.
Jax.
That's the one.
Jackson.
Yeah.
He
got dragged dragged aboard. That was rough, man.
Yeah, that's fine. He's a ship's mechanic. He enjoys it over time.
I get his thought process why he wanted him to come, but like,
yeah,
he just straight up drugged him and dragged him on a ship.
I ain't getting on no ship.
They've talked about that though, and it was kind of like their reasoning was just, hey man, I'm super old. I don't know how many adventures I got left. And now he's just like, you know what? Yeah, maybe I will stay. And I'm just like, all right.
It's kind of messed up.
Yeah. All right. He just accepts it now. Because I'd be pretty pissed.
Yeah. It's their one where they seem to have like a bit more of a crazy budget for. There's a lot of CG in that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Especially when they go to the future and there's like, future cities and stuff like that. And that's kind of cool. But like the writing on those episodes goes places, and it's really neat.
I really like Sarah's white outfit.
White Canary.
Is it White Canary?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's really cool. And crap, I was going to say one other thing and I can't remember. Oh well. that
Cool.
is it. Oh well.
Yeah. And we'll eventually get to Batwoman.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask. So, Gideon.
Yeah.
Gideon's the like ship AI, right?
Yeah.
Was Gideon, in the Flash?
Yeah.
Was that Gideon as well?
Yeah.
In the room.
So. Yeah.
And what the fuck is Gideon?
I mean, it's just futuristic AI. Isn't it?
Yeah, I guess to be found out and stuff. Yeah, it's good. The shows are really good. There's a lot, but the shows are really good. Catching up it takes a lot because it's like the way I'm watching it is literally like in the order you sent. So it's literally like Flash,
it's the order they're
Supergirl, Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, Arrow. DC now is like Legends of Tomorrow as well. So it's like 4 in a row.
I've been mixing in the Black Lightning stuff as they're shown as well, but they're not crossing over yet. At least I don't know whether they will or what.
Right.
But,
okay.
Them and I've kept Doom Patrol separate because that's Titans stuff.
Yeah, Doom Patrol is wait, is that out?
Episode 5 or something like that, 6, I think.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Stop pumping out shows.
I know, it's crazy. TV is insane. We're on season 7 of Parks and Rec now. We watched the first episode earlier.
Right, okay.
But it's the reunion one after the one that they did in 2017.
Oh, okay.
Because the last episode was 2014.
Right, yeah.
And like the last episode of that ended with like 3 years later, which would be 2017.
Yeah.
And then they did a series there, which is only like 13 episodes. And we watched the first one of that. It's cool to see stuff happen way after, but they've changed a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I hope it's just as good, because the rest of those episodes were really, really funny.
Yeah.
And we watched a lot of them, me and Dan, and it really didn't take us that long to get to where we are now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But whatever, once we finish, we can move on to something else then, I guess.
Fair enough. The only other thing I watched a completely random film, because it was the one film. So I'm going to call him Jason Segel.
Okay.
It's not Seagal. I always say Seagal.
Steven Seagal.
Yeah. So
Jason Segel. I think that's right.
I really like Jason Segel.
Yeah.
He's been in a few things. It's cool. And there was a film I've never seen before. Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Okay.
I've never seen it before, and I was just like, let's watch this, because this was just on Netflix, and I was like, yeah, I've not seen this before. I could use a break from like DC stuff. Let's watch this. And like that film's just typical rom-com, but it was kind of cool, I guess.
Did you watch it on your own?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
Netflix is a disease. All right?
I guess, yeah.
You just see something, you just watch it and chill.
Yeah. And chill.
Yeah. And chill.
On your own.
And chill. Netflix and chill, but by yourself. But yeah, It's decent finish, just stupid. But like Russell Brand's in it.
Yeah.
Paul Rudd is in it.
That's pretty cool.
Which was really, it's fucking, goddamn it. He plays this really stupid surfer dude. Is just stupid. And also, I always forget his name. He's the guy that's really good friends with, fuck. Why can I never remember his name? Jake Peralta, but his actual name. See, I know him more as Jake Peralta now.
Oh, Boyle?
No, the actual actor's name.
Oh, like Jorma or something?
No, Jake Peralta's. It's not Adam, or is it Adam, or is it Andy?
Andy Samberg.
Andy, that's the one.
You mean the actor of
Yes,
Jake?
yeah, that's what I mean.
I
always...
What do you say friends with?
What? No, because this other actor was in it, that who is friends with Andy Samberg.
Right.
They're in a lot of films together.
Okay.
He's in a lot of stuff. He always seems to play the same character where he's just stupid and just he's an idiot.
Like Danny McBride or something.
It might be him. He's got black hair. He's in the
Tropic Thunder. We go with all the explosives. Pools of perfect rolling water.
Why can't I? We just watched Tropic Thunder and I can't remember that guy.
He like loves blowing stuff up.
It might be.
He's like redneck kind of guy. Goatee.
No, in him.
No.
It's the guy. You know the what you say?
Yeah.
Did you? He's in
Shia
that.
LaBeouf.
No. No.
Oh, the guy
he was
who
in
played,
Hot Rod.
He was
as
in.
Well. He's in so much stuff, and he seems.
He
to...
played Barry. In the show Barry.
Oh, I haven't seen Barry.
It's that guy though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in Hot Rod. He's in so much stuff. Yeah, that guy.
Okay.
Yeah, just that.
Cool.
He's in it. I can't remember his name.
No.
But yeah, he was in it. Yeah, it was kind of cool. It's just rom-com though, I guess. Yeah. Just watched that.
I watched Aquaman again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good film. Really good film. I'll buy it when it comes out on 4K Blu-ray. It's the first DC film that I've like really enjoyed or watched, really.
Jeez.
But like when we went to the cinema in January to watch it, I came out of it wanting to watch all the other ones.
Okay, that's cool.
At least like this universe of stuff, like Wonder Woman, Justice League, and all that.
Okay, right.
And I'll watch the other ones, even though they're going to be changing the actors of like Batman.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not sure what Superman's up to, but they're going to be changing the actor of that for whatever crossover happens next.
Yeah.
But yeah, like this was way more of a Marvel movie than like anything else they put out, which I guess was what people said about Wonder Woman as well.
Yeah.
But I haven't watched that yet. So I'll have to check it out at some point. I think the comedy that they've done in it works well enough. Like their whole dark motif, I don't think, well, has clearly not worked for them. Like all of the Batman stuff, like say what you will about the Dark Knight trilogy, some people enjoyed it, but like
I adore the
I just
Dark
don't
Knight
think
trilogy.
it's what they should be going for if they want to like keep making the films.
So the Dark Knight trilogy, I think, is like on its own is perfect. I adore the trilogy of that, right? But in terms of like what they did after the Dark Knight trilogy, it's like the dark theme works well with Batman, right? Because it's just everything about Batman is dark as shit anyway. Yeah. But then when you start having like a Superman film that's like super serious and like thing, I did like Man of Steel, to be fair, but it was still, you could tell what they go in for, like the most serious feel there.
Yeah, I think they messed that up though. Like when you eventually meet Superman in Supergirl, it's nothing like anything it's like, well, I mean, it's the same. He's very similar to Kara, like in tone and everything. Cool. It's all lighthearted and jokey and whatever.
That's cool.
And like he's a cool dude, but like Henry Cavill is just like angry and whatever, you know. It's like super serious.
He's really
it's
serious.
Just not the same thing.
And like when you see Batman v Superman, obviously that had its problems and stuff.
Yeah.
But like even when you watch that, it's like, yeah, some parts of it are like really good and stuff, but it's really, really serious. And there's nothing wrong with being serious either. Like they don't have to be lighthearted, but it didn't work out anywhere near as well for them, basically, as it could have.
I think the two that they made that were closest to the Marvel stuff, Wonder Woman and Aquaman, have done the best for them.
Maybe Justice League as well. I think that's quite light-hearted.
I don't think, yeah, well, more so than the others, but like I don't think it did nearly as well as like.
Yeah, no, it didn't.
Those other two have done. I know, like Wonder Woman's getting a sequel. I think this year, actually, and early talk of Shazam seems pretty positive too.
They're in a really weird spot at the minute, where like they got like the Justice League, and it feels like half of their franchises are doing okay, so they kind of want to keep them as they are and keep, you know, Aquaman 2, Wonder Woman 2, and then they got the other half of Superman and Batman, where they already kind of want to change it, don't they?
Yeah, but I mean, it's not really their fault. It's because, like, you know, Ben Affleck doesn't want to do Batman again. That as well.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
But then, like, they're changing the Joker, which comes out this October. Like, that Joaquin Phoenix Joker film comes out this year.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, they've said that, like, there's a bunch of different Jokers and they're all on different Earths. It's kind of like, whatever. They all exist at the same time.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
That's fine.
What are they going to do in terms of, like, Justice League stuff, then? Are they just not going to cross them over again if they have new actors?
I don't know.
Or are they going to have to be, like, hey, here's a new Batman, different world, new Superman, different world. The Wonder Woman and Aquaman you did see, they're going to cross over to this world. Oh, and Flash, isn't it?
Well, so Wonder Woman comes out next year. Aquaman 2 is in production.
Right.
And The Flash, I think, is this year as well. Shazam is also in that universe, but I don't think there's any connection at the moment. And Birds of Prey comes out this year, which is the Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad, which is in this universe.
Right.
But whatever happens with Suicide Squad 2, James Gunn's Suicide Squad 2, is like a sort of reboot-ish type thing where they'll probably only use some of the cast and maybe recast others. Well, I don't think Will Smith's going to come back.
I think Will Smith isn't coming back.
Yeah. I doubt we're going to get another Leto Joker as well, which I'm kind of happy about.
Please.
But the trailer that they done for Birds of Prey seems kind of okay. That's like Harley Quinn and Ivy and a few other female
yeah
bad guys. But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. Like,
they're in a weird place, and
they've always been in that weird place.
Yeah, that's true.
And like, even if it is coming together, it's still a bit of a mess.
Which is weird considering how good the TV stuff side of things are.
Yeah, which is why when I saw that initial like Justice League trailer and Barry Allen showed up and it's some dude other than that isn't like
that's what put me off as well, because I've seen so much DC stuff. See a Flash that isn't, insert actor's name here, I can't remember.
Grant Gustin.
Thank you. See an actor that isn't him and I'm just like,
nope,
this isn't the Flash.
Yeah,
you're lying.
Yeah,
it
was alright with the others because they've never been in the TV stuff, like no Aquaman or anything like that.
I've yet to speak about Suicide Squad on podcast because obviously it's quite old now. But it's like, that film, I think, is 100% worth a watch. I don't think it's... Yeah. But I don't think it was like the worst film ever. It was, you know, a bit of fun and stuff. I just think everything they did with the Joker was so bad that it's the dumbest thing ever. If Jared Leto weren't in that film, it literally actually only would have improved it.
Huh.
Like,
what if there's a fan edit that like edits all of his stuff out?
I mean, maybe. He did not need to be in that film. And Harley Quinn and Deadshot were actually really good in that film.
Okay.
They did decent. And
Are you up to date on Gotham?
I'm on the last series now, but it's not on Netflix, so I'm stuck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm in the weird place where I gotta wait for it to come on Netflix, because it's airing now.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Gotham's incredible. Like, it's really good.
Yeah, someone I need to watch. At least it doesn't cross over with anything.
I feel like the best thing about Gotham is, like, as much as it's James Gordon, the show, the stuff with Bruce Wayne and Alfred is really good and interesting. And then it's literally like Batman the Villain's show, Because there are so many villains in it, and it's like Gotham's great. They did a really good job with it, and I'm kind of sad it's on the last series. Actually,
I'm not, because that means they're not going to put any more out, which means I can catch up easier.
I mean, there is that. There are silver linings.
Yeah.
Man, that's a lot of TV.
Yeah.
Oof.
That's like a small faction of stuff, though.
I know.
Yeah.
That's about films. It dawned on me, and this is Sean, I'm calling you out, you fuck. This is his fault. It dawned on me the other day, because we were talking about Endgame.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, we didn't, like, talk about the film, but he was just like, yo, have you seen Ant-Man and Captain Marvel yet? And I was like, shit, it's actually really soon, and I haven't. And it's like, it's daunting knowing I've got 2 films, and I know it's super easy to catch up, but it's like, it's actually it's a couple of months. It's less than a couple of months now, isn't it?
April 24th?
Oh my god.
Or something like that.
That's even less.
14th, maybe?
That's even less than I thought.
Yeah, I bought it up a couple of days ago.
Oh god.
I told you, I kept telling you to watch fucking Ant-Man.
I know.
What does suck is it's the same problem as it was last year with Black Panther being out in the cinema, and then not long after Avengers.
It's not coming out on Blu-ray.
Yeah, which means like unless you watched it there, you can't watch it closer to each other, because eventually it's going to be pulled out the cinema and not available for home release.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be screwed, which is like really dumb. Like, it's cool having them out close to each other, but with something that's so connected, you need to see them.
I'm going to have to push to see...
Which means you need to go to the cinema and watch Captain Marvel.
I'm going to have to push to see it. You don't have to see Ant-Man before Captain Marvel at all, do you?
No, but you need to see Ant-Man before Avengers.
Oh, yeah. That's fine, yeah. Doesn't matter what order I watch those 2 in, so... As long as, like, basically I have to see Captain Marvel soon before it goes up the cinema.
Yeah, and it kind of sucks.
And then you could literally watch Ant-Man the day before, you know? There's time.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, but there's time for that.
Because like Ant-Man obviously like takes place before stuff happens in Infinity War.
Yeah.
And it ends like pretty much right exactly where you expect it to happen. But like it leads off, or it leaves a question which like we thought would be answered in Captain Marvel, but it isn't. And there's like no reference to anything that happens in it. So it's obviously going to be at the start of Endgame.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. Like when everyone was like, "Where's Captain Marvel?" It's like, "Oh, we don't know like where she is, and she could be here," and like doing millions and millions of theories.
Yeah,
it's like, "Oh no, she was just out there in space." Like,
right, fair. Yeah, that sounds bad.
No, she just turns up. It's like, fine, don't worry about it. But yeah, I've seen Captain Marvel. It's really good.
What are you gonna do leading up to Endgame? Are you gonna...
I'm not gonna watch all the films again. I did that like over the past 3 weeks or 4 weeks.
See, this is why I think you should have like held off.
No, I had to watch them all to watch Captain Marvel.
But why?
Because it came out first.
Like, God damn it! I might go through all the Marvel films this time.
That's cool.
I say might because there's so many. I might just...
There's only 20 that you need to watch. Captain Marvel's 21.
Yeah, exactly. And these are films.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I watched like 2 or 3 a day.
Yeah.
It was really good. And it's cool because you think of them as episodes in like a series. And like because they're so connected, and it's really cool when you get to like the crossovers and stuff.
Oh man. Watching Iron Man, Thor, and Captain America is going to be rough.
And Iron Man 2 and the Hulk.
No, just watching the first 3.
Why?
Because Endgame isn't looking good.
Oh.
I just don't like...
Yeah, but you've got like 7 films with Tony Stark in it. Like, it's not like you're going to miss it.
No, but when you watch the origin, it gets even sadder then, doesn't it?
Yeah, if you're a loser.
No.
Come on, it's fine. You'll be fine.
Endgame predictions. Or should we talk about that in a few more podcasts?
Yeah, we'll have time, innit?
Yeah. It's not looking good, man.
But then we won't release that until after the film's out and we've watched it.
What, predictions?
Yeah.
Why?
Because then we can record another bit afterwards and then see how wrong we were about everything.
But wouldn't we do that? Wouldn't you see how wrong we were anyway if, like, the week before Endgame we put up predictions and then the week after Endgame we're like, well, we were really wrong.
I guess. Yeah. Okay.
I was really wrong about Infinity War.
I think everybody was.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the whole, like, one person's gonna die. Who's it gonna be? Ooh, it's gonna be this person.
Yeah. I got
like, nah, dog.
Can we talk about... Yeah, fucking Infinity War was ages
we
ago.
could do that, it's like, in the prediction thing. It'd make more sense then.
Yeah.
We don't need to spoil it here.
Oh, I've talked about this anyway on podcast. Never mind.
We can do spoilers on... We can notify people as a specific here.
Yeah, in case they haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I mean, people might be waiting until, like...
until it all comes out, and then they watch everything. Fuck.
But go watch Captain Marvel. It's really
Imagine like someone who hasn't watched any Marvel stuff. Films.
Watching Endgame as their first film.
No. But they're like Endgame's coming out, and they're like, maybe I'll get into Marvel now. How cool would that be?
Do you remember what Nick Fury said in Avengers 1 when he's talking to the council? And they're talking about the Avengers initiative and saying that he's putting the... I can't remember what they were talking about, but he was talking to that council of people on like the...
Yeah, he was on the... I know the scene.
And he said last time he trusted someone, he lost an eye.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, go watch Captain Marvel.
Okay, that makes sense. In the trailers, does he have 2 eyes?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah. Cool. Rip.
Yeah, that's good. On a side note of things that we're still talking about before any video games.
Yep.
I've been reading comics for a few years now.
Jeez, yeah.
And I've been reading them all digitally because it's a lot easier on my iPad than it is to like have a stack of books or whatever. I ordered my first proper paper comics. I got a couple from like free events and like, you know, in loot crates and whatever. I got like a Deus Ex one, there's a Harley Quinn one, you know, and like a couple of Assassin's Creed ones that I've just got somehow. But I actually bought my first 5 books that are coming out this Wednesday.
But comics are like novel,
like individual, like issues, comics, new releases, because they're it's a variant cover for 5 of 6 issues actually, which are done by this Japanese artist, which has like 9 panels of like Captain Marvel and Goose the cat.
Okay.
So it's like Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 3 is coming out, and it's like Spider-Man but with Captain Marvel and the cat doing dumb shit.
Okay.
And it looks really cool. And 5 of the issues are out this week, and then one of them, Daredevil, is out in a couple of weeks' time. But like none of them are number 1s, so I'm like just getting these random issues.
Okay,
for,
right, yeah.
Like Meet the Skulls number 2 and stuff like that. It's but like the covers look really good, and I kind of want them to have, if I can frame them, that'd be really cool.
That'd be cool.
But they're like sort of little comical strips, like getting it up to hijinks.
What I will say, I think my least favourite thing about comics are variant covers.
Yeah.
Issue 1, cover A to like F, and I'm just like, God damn it! Like, I know getting one of them is fine, but it just hurts knowing there are like 5 different other covers to that one issue that you kind of really want. Because I started collecting comics first year uni. I literally gave up within a week because I was just like, actually no, I changed my mind. Because I got Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man issue 1.
Okay. What year was it?
2013.
Okay, I think I know the series.
I've still got that somewhere.
Yeah.
And then at the time, I was big into Adventure Time. We were watching like tons of that, and like they brought out like a series of that.
I got all of those on my iPad. I haven't read any yet.
And I bought like the first 4 issues and stuff. Yeah. And I was like, oh, this is awesome. And then I saw there were like alternate covers, and I was like, well, this sucks because I want these covers. And then I was like, I was on eBay trying to like, and I was just like, actually, I don't want to go down this road, like spending like 20 quid for an alternate cover to the comic I already own. And I was like,
why? It's only like £4. You just buy the issue. It's like £4.
No, yeah, but then some of the alternate covers are like super rare and stuff.
Oh, right, like exclusives or whatever that you can't.
It's like the second you miss a week or two, the price just amps up because it's like, it's not out of the system. Some stores may have it, but it just becomes rare then, basically. And it's like, ugh, screw that.
Yeah, so I pre-ordered these 5 issues. They come out on Wednesday.
Yeah, if you pre-order stuff, like...
I was going to pop down Swansea on Friday or so and just check the comic shop there to see if they got them in. But, like, that would have been 2 days afterwards, and I don't know how safe I would feel.
Yeah.
But, like, I ordered them online. It was, like, they were all, like, just under £3, and there was, like, £1 postage. So it came to, like, 16 or something in total, and I was okay with that. Which sucks because, like, well, 5 issues is cool, but the last one comes out on the 31st, which means I'm only getting that.
Yeah.
So I'm paying for postage, and it's like, is there anything else that comes out around that time as well? So I was looking at stuff. There's a new series of Big Hero 6 comics. Like, issue 1 is out that same day, or it's out on the 1st of April, so I might get that as well.
That sounds kind of cool.
But yeah, I was looking through stuff that comes out this week, and the first comic of the game adaptation of Spider-Man comes out.
Okay, that's cool.
So issue number 1 of that, which is based on that like Insomniac Spider-Man universe.
Yeah.
And that has like 4 or 5 different alternate covers, like a textless one, a different one, like a few other different designs. And I was like, man, it'd be really cool to have like issue 1 of this. But which one would I get, or would I get all of them, or something like that?
Yeah.
And then I closed it off.
Yeah,
like,
literally,
no.
It's just like, I'm going to spend like 20 quid on one issue, and then I'm going to want the entire lot, and it starts getting...
I was looking at all the others, and it was like, all the others were like or like series that had already started.
Yeah.
I didn't really want to, like, having number 1 there would be kind of cool and like a good place to start.
Yeah.
There was like a big Captain Marvel one next week or the week after or so, and like that would be kind of cool.
It's rough.
But yeah, it gets bad if
and it gets expensive.
I start buying the physical editions. Yeah, it's just much more easier to read them on digital too. So I'll stick with that.
This is why, like, you know, a Comic-Con.
Yeah.
There's usually like a bunch of like comic stands, right?
Yeah.
And it's literally, they got boxes rammed full of like comics,
just random issues.
It's alphabetical. That's a difficult word. Alphabeticalized. Is that right?
Sure.
Alphabetized. Alphabetized.
Yeah, or alphabetical.
Yeah. It's in order of an alphabet.
Jesus.
And like, it's so full to the brim, right, that not once have I looked at them, because I can't.
It's just too intimidating.
It is. Like, even games, man, a Comic-Con. But problem with games is they know their rarity. It's not like a Kabuto where you've got like...
Sometimes you get the idiot.
A 70-year-old is just like, these watts are my things, £2 for the box. You know?
You know, this game's like super rare.
Yeah. This game's like £1. I mean, it's £2 too much, £1.
I'll give you £1.
Yeah.
Say, yes, okay, I don't care.
Exactly.
I'm old to see now. Where's my meds?
That's why I want to go to car boot sales for, like...
that big market in Cardiff is one that we haven't been to in a while. They usually have ones there. But you go to them and it's all like FIFA and Call of Duty and...
Oh, yeah, definitely.
There's like a bunch of games that like I found for cheap and that I bought and I'm trying to flog off, but they're still cheap.
Yeah.
I don't know what they are. There's a bunch of air rifles or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah. The best ones is just when like individual. You can tell it's just family trying to clear out stuff and they've just got like a box of games.
Yeah.
And you can literally find anything in there. It's really cool, actually. Like, but when you go to Comic-Con, they're specific retro game stores, so they know the worth of games.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, here's like Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time in like really good condition and, you know, boxed, and this isn't like 5-10 quid, this is like 70-80 quid, and I'm just like, you're okay.
Yeah.
You're okay.
Like even chain secondhand stores around here, like CEX or something like
know.
that, they end up Googling stuff as soon as it comes in to
Yeah.
see, like check eBay or something, and then price accordingly.
Yep, you don't.
And the retro shop in Swansea Market also, like, they know their shit as well. So you go there and you can see like cheap games for like £2 or something like that. But then like you get up, you see the behind the counter type ones or the ones in the window, and they end up going up quite a bit.
It's like you see in CEX, it's like Mario Kart Double Dash, and it's like 38 quid.
Oh.
And you're just like, yeah, okay, this is like the price of a brand new game. It's rare. Yeah. It's hard to get hold of.
All GameCube games in there seem to be quite high up, and they always seem to be the same. It's always like Sonic Adventure 2 Battle or Star Fox Adventures.
Dude, when you found
sort of
Mario Party 6 and 7, I could not believe it.
That was pretty cool.
Genuinely...
Did they have 4 as well, or was it like they had multiple ones? But so, what was the one that you gave me? 5?
Yeah, 5.
Right, so yeah, they had 5, 6 and 7. But you said you had 5, so I bought 6 and 7.
Yeah.
It was like 80 quid for the 2 of them.
That's like so good, right? Because like
how much were they online?
I think they were like 60, 70 each, something like that. It's ridiculous, right? Because Mario Party 4 is still expensive, but it's the most common GameCube one, it seems. Same as Mario Party 5. Those two aren't too rare.
Yeah. Like,
they're still hard to find, but when you find them, they're like still 30 quid. But you can pick them up. But 6 and 7, I've literally looked in CX for years for them. Like, all throughout uni, not once did anyone have them. And then you were just like, yo, I found them. And
I found a bunch of Mario Parties in CX. Shall I get them?
I was like, what?
6 didn't have the microphone, which kind of sucked, but who cares?
Yeah, well, fuck the microphone.
Yeah. I went to buy them, and the guy at the counter was like, oh man, it's like 80 quid for these two, what the fuck? Yeah. I was like, yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, it was Michael.
Yeah, right. And you're just like, look, you don't know.
I was like, yeah, they're pretty expensive, so whatever. Don't Google.
Yeah, don't Google.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good, though. Damn.
See, the next Mario Party video to go up is going to be the finale.
Yep.
It could go any way. You never know. Oh, I can't remember if it...
Oh my god! So it's done now. It's Jesus.
Is it going up this week?
Oh, I can't say because spoils. I'll talk to you about it later.
Okay.
But oh my god!
I watched the last episode earlier today, and yeah, man.
Something happens in the finale that just it's really funny.
Oh boy.
And it just like something happens that then makes like the next 10 minutes really funny as well. And out of context, you guys will know what I'm talking about, but like it's really funny. I really enjoyed watching that back and stuff, and the episode got super dated as well.
Oh no.
Really dated. Because you can hear fireworks in the background.
Oh, was it?
It was bonfire night.
Was
yeah.
It? Oh, wow.
But think about it. It went last bonfire night.
What?
Well, it went bonfire night just gone.
We didn't record it in 2017. Yeah, that was the year before.
We must have.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why would it not have been last year?
Because maybe it was. No, I don't think it was.
We could check the record dates on the actual video files.
Yeah. Dude, the last, 24 months have just flown, though.
What, 2 years?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's just gone.
Yeah, I know last year, I mean, it's already, halfway through, over halfway through March now.
I thought you were going to say halfway through this year. What? No.
When was E3? Oh, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Everyone pulled out.
No, but, we're already, nearly in April. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I know. It sucks.
Yeah, time is just flying all
Oh, not really. I don't know. Closer to Cyberpunk. That's all I really care about.
That's true. There are silver linings to all this. Time flying.
Yeah. And then we'll be dead, so whatever.
Damn it.
Rip. Yeah, when recording Destruction Derby, I never thought to do the actual wrecking part of that. I thought me and Sean will both have a go, and then we did it, and we went into the race because it was like the first option or whatever. And then we didn't want to play that game anymore, and then we stopped.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't blame you because like watching it, and I was just like, oh god, that.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. Also, there weren't any cutscenes or like any, well, say good screens or anything like that. So getting a thumbnail for that was kind of hard.
Yeah, there was literally nothing into that game.
Yeah. But hey, don't worry, Final Fantasy is going to go up this week.
Yeah, fine.
So look forward to that. It's the first 15 or so minutes of a gigantic JRPG.
Yeah, so you can't get.
It's an intro you've all seen before multiple times. So we don't go into it too much.
We'll play on Fantasy Friends, though.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that eventually. So whatever.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Sean, get your ass down here.
Yeah. Also, I mean, we need to do more PlayStation stuff. Get through the rest of those old ass games. I'm looking forward to Rainbow Six. Not really. Sucks.
It's going to be your favourite one.
Oh, yeah. Not even going to be able to get into that room. It's going to be 15 minutes of like us on a rooftop not knowing what to do. Oh, God. Yeah, that sucks. I don't know. Have you actually played any video games then, no?
I played a bunch of Tetris again. I got my second win.
Oh, cool.
Tetris has gotten harder. Like, the people who are playing it still now seem to be people who enjoy and play Tetris a lot. It's like the hype and the casual player base has kind of like drifted away, and now it's only like people who are super into Tetris that are still playing it. So it's a lot harder. I'm having a lot more games where I'm like not even in top 50 now because I'm just like getting wrecked.
How does it decide of like who you're going up against?
I think that's just complete random.
Oh, okay.
I wanna say. Yeah, I think it's I don't think it's like a matchmaking system. I think it's just random.
It's not like your badges or anything, or like, you know.
It could be. Maybe there is some algorithm in the background that kind of like matches more experienced people with each other. But I'd assume it's like, I think Battle Royale games are best when it's just like complete random.
Yeah, I suppose.
Because I think if you got good at the game, then you'd only be against other people who are good at the game, and it wouldn't be as exciting.
Yeah?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if there's some sort of background matchmaking stuff, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they've got that. They like Sony's got their Tetris Effect and their Puyo Puyo Tetris. I suppose that's on Xbox and Switch as well, but
yeah,
Microsoft kind of need their own Xbox Tetris game, don't they? Some kind of something else to bring players in. But yeah, there's a lot of Tetris around now, and it's kind of cool.
It's kind of cool.
Tetris is really good.
I am a big fan of Tetris, so keep it coming.
Okay. Anything else?
Not play. I mean, other than like League here and there.
I don't guess.
Yeah, other than that, not really.
Well, I finished Tokyo Mirage Sessions, and that's really cool. The ending of that wraps up all nicely, I guess.
Yeah.
It was a sort of happy ending for everybody. I saved my game, which you can load it and have a New Game Plus.
Right.
It's like, we suggest you save on an empty slot, so then you can load it up and like finish up side quests and all that stuff. And I was like, no, I'm good. I'll save over this one and then like replay it if I want to at a later time. So I did that. I'm like level 91, and it brings over all of your shit.
Right.
So I would like wreck that early game stuff if I wanted to, but I saved it, turned the Wii U off, packed it away.
Yeah.
And I see it's over there on the shelf. And that's there ready for when I want to do something else with it. But I'm happy about finishing that after like starting it in halfway through 2016.
Yeah.
Finally getting that out of the way.
Must feel good to like wrap that up, I guess. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I really want to play Dragon Quest 11. I thought, well, I don't really want to start another gigantic JRPG.
Right, yeah.
So what other RPGs have I got on the go that I want to finish? So I probably played about 30 hours or so of Octopath Traveler over the past week.
That's cool.
And Sean's actually started it too. I had a chat with him about it, like who he started with and like some other people that he met. And yeah, I put some time into that, finishing up actual story missions and like doing some exploration things. Because you got like, you finish somebody's, there's 8 characters. Yeah. You do chapter 1 of each person to get them on your crew. And then it shows up like chapter 2 of their story on the map, which would be like sort of in the 20s recommended level. So I've done everybody's chapter 2 now, and I'm currently working on some people's chapter 3s. I've done like 2 people's or so, and I've got their chapter 4 sitting on the map, but they're like in like the 45 recommended level sort of thing. So my guys are all around 40s, apart from one person who's like 56 now. Because they're the person you have to have on your party at all times. You can't change them out. It's the person you started with.
Right.
And until you've finished everybody's chapter 4, which is like the final part where everybody's stories kind of merge together, then you get to swap them out, which is kind of a weird way of doing it because one person's always going to be OP.
Yeah.
But whatever, I guess that's fine.
How does leveling work? Like when you finish a battle, do all 8 people level up?
No, you only ever go out with 4 people, and then like the other 4 people you can swap them over in inns in each town.
Okay.
So they don't get XP, they don't get job points or anything like that. But leveling them up is, well, I mean, because you've always got one person, you can only swap the other 3 out. Yeah. So it's always going to be a bit of a juggling act if you want to level them up equally, yeah. But then, like, if you're doing one person's story, who's like, if you're doing the thief's story, it's like recommended level, say 30. And if he's that level, you want the other people to be a decent level as well, so they can do damage. So you'll want to keep people at a good level throughout the game. But yeah, like all my guys are 40-ish, so we're doing okay for the time being. But eventually, you'll reach a point where I'm going to end up needing to grind. I think
that sounds about right.
I feel like that kind of sucks.
I think Octopath is one of the ones I want to pick up quite soon.
I've heard late game gets grindy.
Yeah.
People kind of got tired of it then.
I want something on the Switch to play. Because like I'm pretty much only playing Tetris on the Switch at the minute, and that's like fine. I'm like really enjoying like Tetris and stuff. Like when I like, get into bed and I'm like, I chuck something on Netflix I'm not paying too much attention to, I'll like play something. But I definitely need something on Switch, because like I played most of Mario Odyssey handheld, I think.
Okay, yeah.
I played a bunch of it on like the TV and stuff, but it was like I played so much of that in bed. Like that was so much fun.
I watched the speedrun of that yesterday.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was like 3 hours 21 minutes they finished in. It was the darker side stuff.
Jeez.
So they got 500 moons. They went and did the like boss rush type mode on the darker moon, and it was real fun to watch.
500 moons in 3 hours.
Well, they were slightly short. They got because a bunch of them are the accomplishments or like the achievements at the end off of Toadette. But
still,
yeah, it was really cool going back and like after they finished the game, going back to each world and like getting all of those and just doing a gigantic moon dump into like the ship and seeing it go poof, and it was like 488 I think it was, or whatever. They somehow missed a couple and they weren't really sure where they missed them, but it could have been like the shop ones that they forgot to buy.
That's true.
But yeah, they just bought a couple of extra ones. Also, the donation incentive was met for them to do it in the boxer shorts.
Nice.
So they played the whole game like that, which was pretty cool.
Damn, that's insane. That's so cool though.
But yeah,
like that game took me like 60 to 80 hours to like, but I did 100% it. I got like 999 moons and stuff, but
800 and something in total, like proper moons without spine.
I think it's like 870, I think it was, or 830,
something like that.
One of those two.
But yeah, that was really fun to watch. Spike Vegeta was on the it was
sick.
On the mic. Yeah, it was really good, great audience participation as well.
Yeah,
you should watch it. It's good.
Yeah, well, that sounds awesome.
That was from AGDQ. But yeah, I watched that. But yeah, like Octopath, really good in terms of. I'm not sure how long it is actually.
8 chapters per character.
No, like I think you do everybody's 4 chapter and then the story converges, because everybody's individual chapters is kind of their story, and like the other characters do nothing. They do have like sort of banter which like you press start and it's like a little skit in the Tales of games where like you have a character talking to someone about like what story is happening at the moment, like if you got them in your party. But
it's like only the individual characters.
Yeah, and then it's just like they're in a battle, but like the cutscenes are all like, yo, it's like this guy doing this stuff, which is weird when like the thief says like he's never going to work with a partner, he's like always going to work on his own and stuff like that, and it's like, no, I'm here with my crew of like 3 other dudes. It's strange, but I don't know, I'm looking forward to seeing how that story comes together.
It's probably 8 chapters overall, isn't there? I think they'll stick with the Octopath.
No, I'm pretty sure like 5 is like the last one. Yeah, there's like I'm pretty sure it's 4 for everybody, or like maybe 3 and then the final one.
That makes sense actually, because like
otherwise it would be a long game.
Yeah, otherwise like Jesus, because you've already, when you do chapter 4 for every character, that's literally 32 chapters you've done.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
I'm at like 50 hours or something now.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, there's probably one more left then. Cool, you getting there?
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to grind a little bit because
yeah, that sounds about right.
These endgame ones are gonna be quite tough. And like every chapter has a boss and like a voiced cutscene, or a couple of voiced ones. Yeah, it's cool.
Sweet. I definitely want to play that. That's one of the ones I've still got my eye on of like wanting to jump into. Yeah, Sean played a little bit of that, and he's been playing Wargroove as well, which I need to carry on with. But Kieran bought Bayonetta for Switch. I said, like, why don't you just buy the first one, because it's like $15.99 or something or other, and then because you get a discount of the second one if you buy that, and then it makes it down to the total price will eventually be exactly what that double pack is anyway. Okay. So you don't have to buy them both at the same time. You can buy one, play it, and then buy the second one eventually. He bought one, and it gave him like a 37% discount, which makes the price equal. And then he said he finished Bayonetta 1 really quickly, so he bought Bayonetta 2. So I've just got them both anyway, so whatever. Fair enough. So I downloaded those onto my Switch, and I'll check those out. It's still ones that I've never played before, so yeah, I thought that'd be kind of cool. I know Sean has been playing a lot of Dark Souls. Yeah, he bought that game on PS4 now. Yeah, he's been playing that and the Switch version kind of like side by side. Yeah, not at the same time, but he's been playing them, apparently. So there's co-op in it. We'll probably play through a co-op when I've finished it by myself.
You're playing on PC?
No, I'm doing PS4
as well.
Cool. But he's like, apparently he's just having so much fun being like really high level and then going in other people's worlds and like helping them fight the final boss. Yeah. And he's just like, because there's like, oh god, the Solari? Yeah. I can't pronounce it. Solaire. It is Solaire. Cool. Yeah. He's got like all that guy's gear.
Oh, okay.
And he's just like running into someone else's world, dressed up as Solaire, and just being a sun bro and killing everything and helping people out. And he seems to be having a lot of fun doing that. So that's cool, because like I don't think he got to experience co-op before.
I guess he wouldn't have done. Really, there wasn't anyone else playing it. Like when he was, is there? Yeah. What is the co-op just for like bosses or whatever, and then you like leave, isn't it?
So as long as the boss, you can summon at any point in an area. Yeah. So they're like areas, right?
Is it random though? Can you choose?
No, you can choose to. That I can't tell you. I think you can either choose a specific person or it's random. Right. But you can summon someone at any point in an area as long as the boss hasn't been defeated.
Okay.
So it's like you can start an area and then summon someone. So like if we do a co-op, I could start a new game and then Sean can start a new game, and then we can literally start of every area. I'll summon, we'll go through the area, fight the boss, and then he'll probably disappear. Right. And then I get to the next area, I'll summon him, and then we'll do that area together.
Okay.
I think that's how it works. I'm not looking forward for some of those areas on co-op. I don't know how it works if like one of you dies. I don't know if you'd have to resummon or if
you respawn at a bonfire, but like the other guy just stays.
That probably happens.
I wonder if the other person can pick up your souls. Or can retrieve them for you or something, maybe.
I don't know, because there's co-op and then there's also invasions. I've only been invaded once.
Yeah.
There's this stupid guy who came in my world and I was just like, wait, who the hell's this? And he came in my world and he started fighting me and I was like, no. I didn't lose too many souls, but he did kill me and I was like, God damn it. I nearly got him, though. I nearly got him.
Yeah.
But he killed me, motherfucker. But yeah.
Okay. Me, Dan, and Kiki has been progressing on the story of Anthem. That's gone places. There's been some neat twists and stuff in the actual plot of it, and we're getting on some like really cool puzzles and like environments and stuff that we've gone into. Like the story missions definitely seem to be like the most interesting parts of that.
Yeah.
And we're starting to get some real like nice drops and guns and stuff now too.
That's cool.
Which is cool. Still doing those challenges. They're still switching out guns all the time and whatever. But there seems to be only 3 guns per like 3 marksman rifles, 3 sniper rifles, 3 heavy pistols, that sort of thing. Yeah, as far as I can tell, anyway. Like I've only ever got the like.
That seems really low for a game like this.
I guess, but like then there's the different rarities of each thing with different stats and whatever. So I mean, it's just different kinds.
Yeah,
really.
Okay.
But like I think they're I'm trying to think of what kinds of guns, because Destiny didn't have like machine pistols, was it? You're just sort of like little SMG type things or something with it.
There were some fully automatic pistols in there. They're kind of cool.
Yeah, they are actually. I like using those, but I'm rocking like a LMG and a It's just like shoots quite slow, but there's a ton of bullets in it, and it's like really heavy impact. That and like a sniper rifle, but yeah, really, really going through there.
While we're bringing up Anthem, Sony and like other people on the good old Twitter and stuff, they were like mentioning about they're actually refunding Anthem because of all like the stuff going on. And I was just like, I'm done with this game. Like, I just, basically. And like, with Division 2 around the corner, I was just like,
At the time.
At the time, I was just like, I would probably, if people are getting refunds, especially because at the time, it was bricking consoles as well.
It wasn't actually. You could recover, but...
But even still, like, that shit was happening. Yeah, I was just like, okay, why didn't I try this? And like, the weird thing was, I went through the process and like emailed about it and stuff, and like they replied saying, you because you have downloaded and played the game, we cannot offer a refund. Now don't get me wrong, I wonder
if that was just the excuse.
I'm not being salty about this. I don't care like too much. I thought I'd just try it, but like I found it really weird for them to say, with our like terms, because you've downloaded and played it, we can't offer a refund. I'm just like, wait, so who was getting a refund then? Because there's no way people bought the game and didn't play it,
but saw that it was like damaging or possibly bricking consoles, and then being like, oh, I'm going to get a refund.
I honestly think in the terms of PSN, there probably is some line of dialogue that says this, so they are fine with it. But I think they were refunding people, and I think they had so many people requesting it. This is damage control,
I guess.
Like, there's no way they would refund people and then wouldn't refund people if you played it. That makes no sense whatsoever, because it felt like more they were doing, we get it, Anthem has really not been a good experience, it's, in inverted commas, bricked some of your consoles. I know it didn't, but like, and there's been like so much downtime, we'll refund. And then they must have had so many people contact and email, they were like, we actually don't really want to do this. Okay, if you've played it, we can't offer you a refund anymore. And I was just like, all right, Sony. All right. And they were just like, we have contacted EA to see if we can fix these matters for you. And I was just like,
cool, okay.
I was like, cool, thank you, Sony. Oh, God. Doesn't matter too much, though. But while we are on the topic, Division 2. I'm way more into it now. I've seen more on it and read a bit more on it. Division 2 seems to be a really good game.
It seems to be a really good game with like a totally nothing story.
Yeah.
From what people have said, but hey, if that's like the kind of game where you could just hang out and play together or do a podcast and stuff, because apparently it's decent, like single player too. Or like solo, just kind of wandering around, that would be kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know, it's like nothing.
Yeah.
I can't say any more after what I played of that beta, which was close to the game's launch, so I don't imagine it's that different. I don't know, people seem to be enjoying it, I guess.
It seems like just a really fun co-op game, especially if you've got like 3 other people to play with, to just jump in and like go through it and stuff. It seems pretty cool. I'm definitely interested. I'm in no rush though. I'm like,
we could always re-download the first Division, get you through the.
I keep forgetting that's on PS4.
Yeah,
I don't know why I think it's on PS3.
Because it came out in 2016, which was a while ago. But
was it on the cusp of the PS4 kind of just making strides?
No, well, yeah, I guess it was like a couple of weeks before Uncharted 4, wasn't it? And Ratchet and Clank, that sort of thing.
What's the plat trophy like on Division?
I don't know. We could have a look. I'm not sure what. Wait, no, I think I got it.
Well, the plat.
Yeah, I think we've all got it. There's like some Dark Zone ones.
Can you boost them though?
I think. Well, yeah. I mean, Dan was high level and Kieran was as well, and like whoever else I think we were with Webb,
right?
And like they all been playing it for ages, and it was like a Destiny raid. Like I joined them. We did a thing. It was like. Turn your back on a teammate, that was one trophy or something maybe.
Oh,
and like
okay.
Escape with something, so it's like get some loot and then go to a helicopter and then, like,
okay.
You know, that sort of thing. It's like there was like maybe 3 or 4 Dark Zone trophies, but they were all like the good multiplayer ones where it's like play a match of multiplayer, right. That sort of thing.
It weren't like get 1,000 kills.
They weren't insane.
Get 500 headshots with this specific item.
No.
Yeah. Okay. The ones I hate with the multiplayer ones. So you know, on story, these are sometimes okay if there's like really good moments to do it. It's like kill 3 enemies at once with a plasma grenade, right?
Yeah, they suck.
But there's usually like an area in the game intended for this trophy, and if you look
Google
online,
it, it's like, the best thing is to replay this mission and go here.
And you get to the point and there's like 6 dudes just standing still, and you're like, oh, easy.
Yeah.
But then when it's like, in a multiplayer match, kill 3 people with 1 plasma, and you're just like, that's so like specific that like
kill every player on the enemy team with using 1 magazine.
Oh my god, yeah. Fuck, I
can't remember
trophies.
What game that was in, but like I think that was one.
Yeah, those trophies suck.
Yeah.
Okay, no. Downloading Division 1 and like playing through that, especially if we can get Dan and Kiki to do it as well.
Dan downloaded it after I talked about Division 2 on the podcast, yeah. Because he was all into, I mean, he was the one that asked you to try and get that refund.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, he seems really into Anthem now. Like, he had been beforehand.
Yeah.
Probably before he knew that like people were getting refunds. He was doing a bunch of the challenges and stuff on his own anyway, and then like, since we decided to carry on with the story without you, we've been doing those, and like he's getting like the masterwork drops, which are like the epic drops now, the gold ones, which has like a nice little animation when you unlock them and that sort of thing. It's cool. I think he seems to be getting really into it now, and we're all kind of into that story too. So that's cool. But yeah, he downloaded the Division 1.
Would you play through it again?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll start a new game. But like, it'd be cool if we could use our characters. Maybe you could start a new game and we can bring our characters in because we're all like max level.
No, can you do that?
I don't know. Like,
if we will, we'll have a look. I don't mind doing that. Like,
we'll see.
Yeah, like Division 2 would be cool.
It. I'll have to check and make sure I got enough space though, because I went on Kieran's account and downloaded Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition, Devil May Cry 5, put them in the folder next to the DMC trilogy.
I need it.
And what else was there? The Dot Hack games that Kieran was on about last time. I thought I'd check those out. He'd finished all of those now,
right?
All 4 of them, the 3 remasters and the new one. They got a single trophy list. Like he said.
Yeah.
He's like halfway through the trophies or something like that, or maybe not even that. So I downloaded that. I want to check that out. and I downloaded the One Piece game that came out last week, the open world one.
Oh, yeah.
Which, like, the reviews vary from, like, 4 out of 10 to 9 out of 10.
Right.
Very divisive, very strange. But Kieran... It's weird. Kieran was actually reading reviews for the game.
Right.
Maybe he's been burned so many times.
I literally think the Jump Force has finally hit.
Jump Force and possibly Anthem, I don't know. But, Anthem's a weird thing, because reviews for that, it's like an ongoing game. It's like weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Jump Force, in terms of like, here's a big name anime game coming out, like, you want to know what it is? He read the Game Informer one. It was very positive, so he pre-ordered it, and then realised all of the 4s and 5s and 6s reviews coming out. But he stuck by his...
pre-order.
Yeah, he stuck by that and the Game Informer review, and was like, oh, they really like it, so it must be good. I was like, okay. But he was like, oh, IGN gave it a 6, but IGN give games, you know, sort of...
Yeah, too much water.
They're actually quite critical on games.
Too much water, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I'm like Spider-Man.
That's my favourite review they've ever done.
What was that for?
Pokemon Omega Ruby, yeah. The world is literally like... It's meant to be like that, isn't it? And they were like, too much water.
I would have thought Sun and Moon would be that, though, because that's like islands.
Maybe it was that. It was one of the Pokemon games. It was like, too much water. Wow. And I was like, well, yeah, they're island.
Yeah, it's probably that then.
Oh, God.
But yeah, so I downloaded that. I want to check that out. He's played a little bit of it. He's barely spoken about it, though. I'm not sure if he's done much more of it. But it's very, like, stealth game kind of thing. There's, like, a button for stealth things, and, like, you can crouch in barrels, Wind Waker style.
Okay.
You can, like, creep around.
Yeah.
So it's crouch around. And like there's totally a sort of gun arm, because Luffy is like Stretchy Boy.
Yeah.
So you kind of aim, I assume, with the left trigger, but then like you move the stick around the cursor, and then you shoot with the right trigger, I guess. And like you can take guys out from afar because he stretches his fists and punches them. But like, I don't know, in terms of like a stealth game, it might be kind of okay. Probably better than Left Alive.
I mean,
which came out last week, and I still really want to play. When played well, I think it's probably alright, which is probably not like a stealth game.
Yeah.
But I think I'll have an okay time with it, and I really need to know I'm not spending full price on it.
Yeah.
But Square Enix putting out weird games.
What's Quiet Man? That's the one.
Yeah.
Next time Sean's down, should we do a full playthrough of that? I'm up for buying that. It's
on sale at the moment. It's like £6 something.
Oh.
So if you wanted to grab that quick.
Yeah, sure. That'd be fun. We'll do a full playthrough of that. I think we need a group to do that. Maybe we should buy some drinks as well.
We need Kieran and Dan in here too. Where like we need everybody to experience it.
Yeah.
I've watched it 2.5 times now, and because I watched Giant Bomb East play it on the day it came out.
Right.
Dan was like, the Quiet Man's out, we need to play it, and they played it on their extra live stream, and they played through all of it. Austin popped in halfway through, and that was good. It was a real fun time. And then I watched half of the game being played on the Giant Bomb West Coast.
Right, okay.
Extra live stream. They thought, oh, we'll try it out. People have been telling us to play this, but they couldn't do it. They couldn't make it through the whole thing.
So other than the one gif of vaulting over someone's head, I know nothing about that game, and that's why I'm so excited.
Yeah.
It's going to be so good.
Well, the other time I watched it was Easy Allies. Kyle and Huber were streaming it. They did a full playthrough. It was about 3.5 hours or so.
Is that all?
It's kind of how it's all.
Okay,
like,
now I'm even more
excited. And they played it after the patch had come out, which adds in like a second playthrough, which adds all voices to the cutscenes.
Oh, okay.
Because normally when GB East played it, it finishes with like a countdown timer for like a week.
Right.
Yeah, like 6 days and whatever many hours left. And it's like the answers or whatever, questions will be answered, and it had a countdown timer. But Kyle and Huber played it after that patch had been out. So when they finished the game, it had sort of like a trailer, or like it was rewinding and then playing a few seconds of these cutscenes with the voiceover.
Right.
And it revealed a couple of points to me of like we have no idea what the fuck the story is in that game. and it revealed some stuff, and I was like, oh, okay, but it's still, watching that game angered me. Like, I actively hate that game, I think.
I'm so excited.
And like, I've never been that bummed out about a game that isn't Avengers.
I'm so excited.
That pretended to be at E3, but oh yeah, like, I hate it so much, and I don't know how Square Enix managed to put this out.
I'm so excited.
Me too. I'm excited for everybody else to experience it and not have to go through the or not experience it, you know?
Yeah, okay.
Like, you will be forever changed after you've witnessed the Quiet Man's journey.
Yeah, and that's exciting.
But
and even if
we're gonna have to play it twice because of the voices.
That's fine.
It won't be the same day. I can't take that much Quiet Man.
No. We'll do a second
reconvene
playthrough.
later.
Should we record that though? The second playthrough?
I don't know.
I don't think we need a second playthrough recorded. That's more for us to just...
I don't know.
Or maybe...
If we just record all of it and heavy edit something.
That'll work as well, yeah. Fuck it, doing episode 1 of that. That might be a good point.
I might be able to pull out a half an hour episode of like the entire thing.
Oh god. We need drinks for this. I'm going to buy some drinks. I don't care if it's just me. I need drinks.
No, I think that's a good idea. Yeah. Drink every time there's a lens flare. Every time the Quiet Man cries. Every time... Oh, fuck. That game.
God damn it.
Every time there's a crow on screen.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I'm excited. That'll be fun. We'll do that next time he's down. Hopefully soon. Hopefully very soon.
Yeah, I don't know what he's up to. Ever.
Something else I want to say is, like, you know, like, my experience with Anthem and how I dislike Anthem and the whole paying like full price day one and all that jazz.
Yeah.
I realised the other day, and I like said in our chat, I was just like, the last time I felt this way and felt burnt by like full price and just this happening was another EA game.
Yeah.
And it was Battlefront.
They do that.
And I'm just
at least you didn't buy Mass Effect Andromeda, right?
Imagine I was into Mass Effect.
Yeah.
That would have been the holy trinity. EA, there's something about EA that...
We didn't get burned by Battlefield 2 either. You're talking about Battlefield 1.
No, Battlefront.
That's it, yeah. Battlefront
yeah, we always
1.
do it, Battlefront.
But yeah, Battlefront 2 is one of the other ones that I would have felt pretty shitty about.
Oh, God, yeah. Well, luckily, I literally did not care about Battlefront 2 because of Battlefront 1.
Yeah. At least they have... Well, so Battlefront 1... Like, yes, because like there was just not enough to it, and it kind of got boring very quickly.
Very, very.
And I was like, man, this was like 55 quid. Like, you know, I'm okay with never playing this again, sort of thing.
60 quid digital.
Yeah. Oh yes, EA. But like, at least with. Because like the map packs in that game, like you had to pay for, and they were like 13 quid or whatever each, and you got maybe like a map and a character, that sort of thing, and like some game modes or something. But at least with Anthem, it's a one-off price.
I'm glad that
you will be getting
free.
All the updates and content and all this other shit. At least like for the first year.
I want to come back in a year.
Yeah,
and just
like I feel that's what most people will do, or like in like 6 months or something like that.
Yeah.
After stuff has been added to it and changed and fixed and whatever else. But like,
I think that's the only reason why I'm not like super bummed and super complaining about it and stuff. I think it's because I know that if I come back in like a year or like 6 months, it'll probably be a much better game and much better time.
Yeah.
I think.
After we finish the story, it'll be okay. Because then we can join you and have your progression through the thing, and we'll just always be ready up because we don't need to get anything like new. So you can like run through, talk to people, skip their dialogue, and then be ready by picking the highest number of your guns, and that's that.
Yeah. Like
we'll just be like ready really quickly. So that'll be alright.
God damn it. Damn you, EA. And they're not doing Oh, they're doing EA Play, but they're not doing a...
They came out and said they're not doing a press conference this year.
Right, yeah.
Which, no real loss, really.
But they're going to do basically a digital thing, is it?
No.
Or is EA Play?
No, they're not doing any show of, like, reveals or anything like that.
So EA
Which is weird, because I think there's supposed to be a Need for Speed game out this year.
So EA are literally just doing...
they're doing their
we're
big
at
show.
E3, and we have, like, an area again.
Yeah, they're putting on they're hooking up a bunch of consoles to TVs and letting people play a load of games.
Yeah.
And hang out and do whatever. That starts Friday, the Friday before E3 now.
Okay.
So now E3 is like actually a week long thing.
This is going to be the weirdest E3 ever, dude.
I guess,
no Sony, no EA.
I mean, EA's was on Saturday before, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it was like Saturday, then Microsoft's on Sunday, and it was like Monday and Tuesday and whatever, Bethesda and stuff. We don't know if Bethesda are doing one this year.
Yeah, it could be without
Sony aren't.
as well.
Microsoft probably will, which like they've been killing it the last couple of years. So
yeah.
I'm always excited to see what they do.
Yep.
Nintendo should have some interesting stuff. There's still things out this year that we don't know about, so
it's like Microsoft,
good
Nintendo, and
Ubisoft. Ubisoft should have some interesting things. Hopefully not Watch Dogs 3, which is like a PS5 game or something.
Square Enix. If they do one, this could be their redemption.
They've got stuff, but like they didn't need one last year. Or they did need one, but they needed to show off games that people would have been interested in.
Is this the awkward year where, because the consoles haven't been announced and stuff, that they can't, like, for example, Square Enix could be like, yo, here's Final Fantasy 16, here's 7 remake, and here's Avengers, but they can't because the new console isn't out yet, and they can't show it anything. Not even like a teaser.
7 remake's a bit weird, but like those other 2 games, I assume, are on next gen, which is why they haven't shown.
Yeah.
Or which is why they're maybe not allowed to show yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Like maybe Cyberpunk got a pass because it's like a PC game as well.
Maybe.
So it's like, hey, this game's like coming out on super high spec PCs, so it's also coming out on consoles, but you know, think what you may, we're probably not allowed to talk about it yet.
Yeah.
But like...
So really, this is down on Sony?
Yeah, I guess. Like, until they show their thing, or Microsoft show their thing.
Yeah.
I mean, if Microsoft have their new console announced at E3, and they have trailers for... Like, I mean, Cyberpunk's at E3 again, we know that, and it was at Microsoft last time.
Yeah.
So if they reveal the new console, say it's coming out in 2020, here are games that are on it, and then they show trailers for the next Final Fantasy, Cyberpunk.
They could.
And
Avengers.
And if it looked incredible, like, bully on Sony for like not being at E3 this year, that kind of like kicks them in the foot.
Yeah.
Big time, you know?
They really mess them up.
And then Nintendo were like, hey, we got a smaller Switch. The battery life is way longer.
Smaller Switch?
I don't know.
Please no.
Yeah. Light Switch.
I
really hope they call it Light Switch.
The new Switch Plus.
Light Switch.
Oh.
Such the perfect name for the smaller Switch.
Switch Lite.
No.
I know, but that's what it'll be called. It won't. It'll be something... It'll be brand new, I think. Like the Switch Mini. Or something.
I just want to see how those VR games play, but I don't know how you would capture video from it.
Yeah.
In case anyone missed that, they announced a new Labo set coming out this year. Labo set number 4, 5?
4, I think.
It's packed with a bunch of like peripherals which you make out of cardboard, like the Labo stuff, but they all have a thing where you slide your Switch into, which basically acts as VR goggles. And one of them is like an elephant, and one of them is like a sniper rifle type thing, and one of them's a bird.
Yeah, it's Nintendo.
But like capturing any of that footage, well, you can't.
But you can't.
Which really sucks for, like, the advertising is just a bunch of photos of dudes with, like, is holding this cardboard up to your face. And like as someone who's played a bunch of VR stuff with a headset, it's cool having it strapped to your face where your arms, you know, are holding a controller or holding the motion controllers. But with the Switch VR, you're using the Joy-Cons to like do some of the like gyro shit.
Yeah.
But then the Switch is in your face, but like there's no strap holding it to your head. You're always holding the thing up to your face, so your arms are going to get super tired.
Yeah, oh yeah, you're right. You're literally
in all of those pictures, they're always holding it up to their head in certain positions. And like, that doesn't sound comfortable at all. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure how expensive it is. I assume not very, actually, really.
It's just cardboard.
I mean, we've already got the console and, like, you know, it's just cardboard and whatever.
Then again, just cardboard is like $60.
Well, yeah. But I mean, it's a cardboard and the software, and, like, there's a lot of cardboard. Yeah. It's not too bad, and you can buy replacement from Nintendo. But, I don't know.
It's weird.
See how it goes, yeah.
Yep.
I haven't really been up to much else other than that.
Fair enough. Borderlands 3 might be a thing.
Yeah. Gearbox might also be working on a Penn and Teller game.
Yeah.
And a Switch port of something else. Was it Borderlands? I don't know. Something. They've been teasing a bunch of stuff for PAX, which will have happened before the next podcast, so that's cool.
Yes.
We'll see what happens there. New Borderlands and all that.
Hopefully a bunch of
cool.
new little things here now.
The Google console announcement is scheduled on Tuesday the 19th. We're recording this on Monday.
Yeah.
So we'll see what that's like tomorrow night. I'm quite looking forward to that. I saw their teaser thing where they showed like a bunch of different environments. It looks like they're going for like a variety of games like racing and fantasy, sci-fi and all that sort of stuff. But hey, if Google's like a really rich company, if they can put out a console that is like really good but also quite cheap, it could like actually be a good competitor to Sony.
Do you think
Microsoft?
like
I think they have a chance.
Next year, E3,
Google
will be there. Like they will now be the next competitor console wise.
That'd be kind of cool.
It makes sense.
Like they're announcing a console at GDC, so
I'm surprised Apple haven't got a console.
Yeah, we don't know what Amazon's is yet. They still need to announce theirs. Apple haven't really been bothered too much about like home consoles. You can play some games on the Apple TV, but like they haven't really lent into that sort of stuff. They're making too much money on phones. They don't really care, do they?
It blows my mind the thought though that like we're in a world where like there's potential, because it's always like Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, right?
Yeah.
And those three home consoles are like, they are the big three, you know. Now there are obviously other companies like EA, Ubisoft, but they make the software.
They're publishers.
Yeah. But
like Sega now.
Yeah, exactly. But like, we're in a world where like Google and Apple could easily make their own stuff. Whether that will ever happen in the future, we don't know as such.
I'd say Amazon more than Apple.
Really?
Well, because they are actually making a console.
Oh, okay.
And Apple aren't, so...
No. But I feel like Apple are like the ones who could do it good. Okay. Maybe Amazon could.
It'd be so expensive though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, the Apple console would be like over $1,000.
Would it look nice?
Oh yeah, it would. God damn.
The thing is, like Amazon have been hiring people, like left, right, and centre over the past 3 or 4 years or so.
Right.
And like they've been buying up studios to make games for this thing, and they've got some like real talent there. Jade Raymond just started working at, or will start working at Google soon, on the game side of stuff, and like they've got a bunch of real high profile people on their whatever games division.
It's kind of exciting.
Yeah, it's cool. Like people who are veterans in the industry working on these like new ventures.
Yeah.
Who aren't just like, here's the 5th PlayStation console.
And it feels like this isn't just going to be a fad either, because these companies are big.
Yeah.
Like, it has lasting potential. They have the funds, basically, to, like, make this something good.
I've also heard really good things about that Google Chrome streaming thing, the streaming platform that they were doing. You could play like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, stream through a tab in Chrome.
Right, yeah.
Like the latency was like super low. It looked really good. You didn't need like a fast internet connection or anything like that. If they put out a games console that just streams shit like that, like it could be extremely cheap and you could play, well, whatever games come out in the future, like Cyberpunk and all that stuff. Like if it was just on there, like you wouldn't need a powerful console or anything like that. Like, and they have the technology and apparently it works. Like, it's really interesting.
I don't know how it works exactly. What are the companies that like allow you to like? It doesn't matter about like your graphics card. You just stream. I think it's actual GTX, isn't it? Which is NVIDIA.
And NVIDIA have a streaming thing, which I'm in the beta for. I haven't actually checked it out yet. Which lets you stream stuff from your library of games. You log in through Steam and it streams it.
Yeah.
But it plays it on like their servers and just streams a video to your phone or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Stuff like that. I mean, that's basically what Google are doing.
Yeah.
But it just runs in Chrome in a browser.
Is that the future of like consoles?
And Microsoft are testing that out with their games, their like Xbox streaming thing.
Yeah.
Presumably, like the next Xbox will do that too, I guess.
Like, there's obviously the downside of that is you have to have good internet to allow that to work.
Yeah, like latency is a whole thing. And all that, Sony have been doing it with the PlayStation Now for ages.
Yeah.
Letting you play PS2 and 3 games on your PS4 because you can't play them natively. But like streaming a fighting game is rarely good, like rarely a good time.
Pretty much.
It's kind of like playing Smash Brothers online, you know.
Yeah. Well, no, that's a different. Nintendo suck.
Oh yeah,
they can't do internet still.
But like games that don't need like quick reflexes or anything like that can probably work. Like I'd play Civ 5 or something if it was like streamed. So, it's like, unless it's like done really well. But people didn't have a problem playing like a new Assassin's Creed game on this thing. Yeah. Just streaming it through a tab. So it's probably going to work out okay. And if anyone has like the money and technology and backing behind it, I mean, people don't like Google for security reasons and stuff.
Yeah.
Like they don't like any company, but hey, at least it's not Facebook.
Yeah, it's true.
Apparently we're going to see a new Oculus soon as well, like a couple of different versions of those. That's Facebook, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Google. So
yeah, it's super interesting. The next 5 years are going to be really interesting.
The next 24 hours, like tomorrow night, is going to be really cool.
That's only if they are going to show this.
Yeah. But
it does seem like with what they've shown.
Well, no, they are. They said like
they did say, did they?
Join us for the future of like Google's vision for the future of gaming or whatever.
Oh, I didn't. I thought
it said 3/19/19, like tomorrow.
Oh, I didn't know they actually put out that statement.
Yeah, it was a video.
Oh, okay.
Like showing off the different environments and stuff.
Right. Okay.
And then the controller got leaked as well.
No, that's what that controller is. Oh, that's ugly as shit, man.
The only thing I don't like about it is that the green is on the left side. It's adopting like the SNES buttons.
I hate the D-pad.
The D-pad is like four-way,
thin and
but like the Switch Pro controller, but which will make it difficult for pressing like 8-way things. But whatever, I don't know. You got 2 sticks.
So
I thought it always looked uncomfortable, but I feel like they must have tested it. It's probably really comfortable.
Yeah,
like it looks squarish, but it's probably fine.
I think it is super, super ugly and doesn't look great, but at the same time, one, it can be altered. There's loads of time.
That's true.
And then 2, like as you just said, they've probably had a lot of people testing it, and it's going to be the thing where like if it's comfortable, it doesn't matter how it looks at the end of the day. Like when you're playing stuff, you don't look at the controller unless you're like my first game.
Also, like controllers get trademarked, so you can't just mimic like another one's controller, exactly. So it has to be different.
And being different is actually a good thing anyway.
And because it's a new controller, like, you're gonna be like,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
What is this? But then probably as soon as you got it in your hands and you're looking at a TV, you won't even know.
Let's be honest.
I just want to know if it has triggers or buttons on the top. Like, you can't really see them in the pictures.
Well, let's be honest. When they first showed off the Wiimote, everyone laughed at it.
Yeah.
And the Wiimote actually ended up becoming, like, one of the best controllers ever.
It was really cool.
Because, like, the Wii is, like, sold the most out of anything ever, you know, at the time.
Yeah. Hey, at least you're not playing a Joy-Con on the side, right?
Exactly. And people still don't like that to this day. It's fine.
Depends on the game.
Depends on the game big time. Yeah. Like,
Play Mario Kart on it sucks because you have to drift.
I'd hate to play Tetris with a Joy-Con on the side because I don't like using sticks. I only like using D-pads.
Right, yeah.
So,
well, I mean, even on there, it's like D buttons. It's just 4 buttons, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not a proper D-pad.
Yeah, but that works fine because it's like, it feels more precise, whereas a stick doesn't feel.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're trying to play a fighting game.
Oh, right.
That isn't Smash on like a Joy-Con.
Yeah.
That would suck.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
Strange.
But then there's so many controller options, so can't really complain too much about it.
Yeah.
The only problem is if you've got 4 people and the 4 people don't really want to use one singular Joy-Con, you're suddenly like, okay, I've got to dump $80 into like new Joy-Cons. Times
and that's
3.
And that's one set.
Yeah.
For $80. Yeah.
Yeah, they are expensive. This is why I'm glad that you have friends who all own Switches, because then all you have to take is your
Sean's got my grey ones. I've got a set of blue and a set of red here, and a Pro Controller. Sean's got one of my Pro Controllers. Then again, I did buy that second Switch so I could have the other neon controllers.
Yeah, true.
So whatever, I don't know, Sean got a Switch out of it, I guess.
Yeah.
Kieran's got his own, you got your own. Kieran's got a Pro Controller.
Yeah. So in terms of controls, we're fine.
Yeah. Cool. So I mentioned it a couple of weeks back, or a couple of podcasts ago, about losing audio on a Hitman video. Darian's here. We're going to watch that in a bit and record over that, and then I'll put that one out. So that should be fun. You have no idea how you watched the first 2 Elusive Targets, have you?
This is 2, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll watch the 3rd one, because obviously the 4th one is up now. Dan and I recorded that the other day. Won't spoil how that goes. But that'll go up after this next one. So what they're doing with those Elusive Targets are, we had the 3 Hitman 2 ones, and then they put out one that was on the original maps,
right?
Which is one of the Series 1 Elusive Targets,
right? Yeah.
Which I thought, I've done this one before, so I don't need to do it, so I just ignored it. But now, which sucks, on the list of Elusive Targets, it says I've missed it.
God damn it!
So I think I'm not going to bother recording them or whatever, but I'll attempt those and play them.
Yeah.
But I'll only record the Hitman 2 targets, the new ones.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And Dan is currently building a set of contracts for us to play through. Because you can, like...
Oh, no.
In Hitman 2, you can go through levels and mark objectives and stuff.
Okay.
For people and, like, upload them.
Right.
And we're going to play his contract of, like, killing 2 people. He said he's got some really good ideas for the Sapienza map from the first season.
Okay.
And he's going to make that and then let us play through them. And we'll record it and see how it goes.
Okay, yeah, that'll be interesting.
I think that'll be quite fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Hitman stuff coming up.
Yep.
Good fun times.
Over this week now, we're actually... So, Mario Party 4 finale's going to be out from this podcast... I don't know days. In a couple of days.
Okay.
It'll be up this week, yeah. And then next week, we'll be starting Mario Party 5. Episode 1 will be up. Because this current week, we are going to record it. No, the week previous. We would... Look, we're talking future and past. This is difficult, okay? We would have recorded Mario Party 5. Yes, by this podcast.
Okay. No.
No. Damn it.
Be tomorrow, but...
Yep. Close enough. We're recording Mario Party 5 this week. Super excited for that, because... Have you played Mario Party 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, and 8.
Oh, so the only ones you didn't play with...
We stopped at the car ones.
Yeah. The only ones you didn't play with, obviously, 9
the
and 10.
The N64 ones.
And the N64 ones.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Cool.
We started on 4. We started on the GameCube and then went up through Wii.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. Basically the good ones.
So you'll have a good time with this then.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We enjoyed 4. That was good.
Yeah, 4, 5, 6, and 7 are like... I prefer the N64 ones, but I really love the GameCube ones as well, so that's fine. I mean, I love them all except 9 and 10. But yeah, so super excited to play that this week. We'll see.
Any more Resident Evil going on?
See what happens. Yeah, God. Episode 4, I think. I'm gonna look at putting up, especially because like this slightly less time consuming, I'm gonna look at putting up maybe 2 Resis a week. Just to get through them, because I realise like 1 a week is taking some time. I
wondered if you were going to like up the schedule on that.
Yeah, I think with Resi especially, I'm going to put 2 of those out.
I've been enjoying those. That's good. I watched Abby play through it.
Yeah,
the entire Claire story, yeah. And that was it like 3 streams, so it was about 6 hours or so, 6 or 7 hours. So it's cool to see you go through Leon's side of stuff. So I know some stuff that like you won't do because Dan had only played the Leon story, and so like some of the stuff was new to him as well. So it'd be cool to see where it diverges and changes slightly.
We'll definitely go through Claire's as well, but I don't know what to do. I don't know how it works.
Claire,
do we do Claire B?
Yeah, I do Claire B.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, it's going to be... Well, Claire B will be new content for me, I guess. Well, not really, actually. I'm not playing it, so...
Yeah.
It'll be the same story and stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's just, what is it, enemy placements and, like, load items and shit?
But what's Claire A, then?
What?
So Claire B is just...
The A and Bs are just placements and stuff for, like... and puzzles and things are, like, slightly different, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
I think,
Okay. So just Leon A, Claire B. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it was unlocked originally, wasn't it?
Right.
In the original game.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's all that changes on B and whatever. But, yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I guess.
Definitely want to do Claire's side of things.
Yeah, she seems way more interesting as, like, a character. Like, you know the quips and stuff that, like, Leon says about zombies?
Yeah.
She's way more... I don't know, it seems a bit more comical than Leon is. Yeah, some of the stuff she says is really good when, like, aiming at a dude's head.
Right, okay.
I've given you some tips and stuff for bad guys too. Don't be afraid to just run away from a dude.
I can't wait until you guys see Mr. X and our dealings with Mr. X.
Yeah, you're not quite there yet. Yeah, I'm enjoying watching those.
Honestly, like, it's weird, right? Because I've played horror games before where, like, the enemies are scary because they're creepy or they're scary enemies, you know? And yet Mr. X brings a different level of terror where it's like the constant stalking and constant know that he's a huge threat is just, it's scary. And it's like, it's because you're instantly in a situation where it's like, as I kind of described it, it's fight or flight. It's like you have to do something. You go or you deal with it. He doesn't stop. He comes. Gross, but he just doesn't stop.
I can't remember where he turns up in Leon's story. Is it with the helicopter as well? Or is it a different place?
The first time he shows up is the helicopter, yes.
So him like pushing it out of the way or whatever.
Yeah, that's the first time he shows up.
So it's the same then.
But I think
it's like completely nothing until you have that cutscene and then you're fucked for a few hours.
Yeah, but the way he turns up is apparently it happens at the same time but different time, if that makes sense. So it happens quite a bit into Leon's, and I think it happens sooner in Claire's.
Huh. Okay.
Apparently, I don't know, but I think that's right. I don't know.
So yeah, Resi.
Yeah, so hoping to put up like
more Resi, more Mario
those.
Party, some more PlayStation classics. You get some. People seem to be enjoying those, I think.
Yeah,
Final Fantasy and whatever.
Yeah,
we're doing those in alphabetical order, like I said before. So
yeah,
you could see what's coming up.
Sonic 3 will start this Saturday.
Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
And Knuckles. And Knuckles.
And Knuckles.
And Knuckles.
And Knuckles. That's the next Gearbox game.
That'd be so good. Imagine it was like Borderlands 3 and Knuckles.
Yeah.
It'd be so good. Yeah, I'm really excited for that. We really need to record more of that.
We need to do that and Final Fantasy.
Yeah. We just need Sean, yeah.
Yeah, I need him for stuff too.
Yeah.
So
I'll try and get him down next weekend because we want to record more Resi as well. Because we got loads in advance, but we do want to like finish Resi.
Yeah. We'll get some filler stuff on the go as well.
Yes.
So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Cool. Where can the good people find us?
Xandiarr, XDR on Twitter.
I'm at Axlums.
Where would we find the podcast?
If you go to aroundof.games, you can find a link to or it links to the Anchor page, which is a wonderful website that dumps out our voices across the internet far and wide to a variety of places. You can also go to iTunes. We'll just be on there somewhere. Just search for the podcast name.
Yep.
And it'll be there, and as well as the YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube and search for Xandiarr, and we'll be on there somewhere.
Yep, unfortunately you have to search it because we don't have a personalised link, so it's like youtube.com/watch and then some characters and then that's
just go on Twitter and we'll be linking out to every video that goes up on there anyway, including this here or there podcast.
Yep.
And yeah.
If you enjoy our content on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Like any videos and leave us comments and tell us how crap we are at certain video games.
Yeah, if we got anything wrong, let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
We
accept defeat.
Probably happens.
Yeah, it happens all the time. Yeah. I'm usually wrong. Or like, I'm close, but I'm wrong. That happens.
You didn't have to Google anything this episode, though.
No, I didn't, which I was super happy about. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, lots of exciting stuff come in. I'm really excited for Mario Party. I'm always excited for Mario Party though, so, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess we'll see you next time. 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks.
Good job.
Maybe. There might be another con. I don't know. There's one coming up, but hopefully it'll fall on a thingy week. It'll be fine. See you next time. I'm going to Google that right now though. Okay. But yeah, see you next time.